Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. At Forrester, Steffi says their name is a Minaj brand. Carter wants to see it reach its full eventuality. Steffi says it's not a launch-up. Eric and Brooke come in and Ridge tells them Carter is participating his vision of the future of the company. Steffi explains that Carter wants to diversify their portfolio. Brooke asks, how so? Carter explains he wants to buy up companies and turn into a purveyor of luxury goods. Eric thinks it's a huge vault. Carter argues it's not. It's all fashion and there are no rules. It's time to play the long game. Become a leader in the global luxury request. At Spencer Publications, Will and Liam bandy their no way being a dull moment at Forrester. Will says he's enjoying it there. Liam asks if Bill's forgiven him yet. Will says he understands his reasons, the beautiful women. Liam says that's a brilliant play. There are loads of beautiful women there, but none more beautiful than Hope. Will urges Liam to suppose less and do more when it comes to Hope. Liam teases, where are you getting all this wisdom? Will says it's from watching Bill do it all wrong. Liam thinks that makes sense. Liam thinks deep down he always knew he wanted to grow old with Hope. The only stopgap for his future is Hope. Will's glad he's not giving up. Liam can't picture the rest of his life without her. Will points out it's up to him to make it be. Liam let her know. Will thinks the door is still open. Will urges him to admire her boundaries but not get perfunctory. He's got to do this right, it could be his last chance. Liam reflects that they've overcome so important formerly. At Forrester, Carter tells the group they're all family, which makes the heritage so special. It all started with Eric. They'll no way lose their core values, but they've acclimatize and grow. They've defined brands to meet their high norms. Eric knows this would mean taking on a great deal of debt and threat. Carter wants to strive for life. Everyone looks alive. Ridge asks where they get the capital. Carter has a design he's been working on this for times. Eric asks him about the idea to renew the jewelry line with Ivy. Steffi doesn't know if it's the right time to pour the coffers into such a line. We don't know if it's going to make a profit. Carter understands her being conservative. But they need to give their guests everything they need for a night out. Let's get in there. He wants to make an offer to Jabot in Wisconsin. First, they've to invest in themselves, specifically, Hope for the Future. Steffi asks Carter why Hope for the Future is suddenly similar a precedence for him. Carter thinks it can be successful again. They debate the issues. Zend promises the new collection will inconceivable. Carter questions if Steffi is making decision grounded on sound business principles or particular passions. They're all one platoon and the contest diminishes the company they love so important. Ridge asks, why take a threat now? Carter says, we can be better. Zend's fired up about Carter's ideas. Carter explains that given the state of the frugality, it's a good time to buy up companies. Eric, Steffi, and Ridge know this would bear huge loans. Carter will put his own plutocrat on the line. This is about them taking the company to the coming position. Ridge is at a loss for words. Zend loves it. Ridge admires Carter's action. Eric says they'll get back to him. Carter appreciates their time, let's do this. After Carter and Hope have left the room, Zend says he made some excellent points. Steffi agrees. Some of his ideas were really intriguing. Brooke and Zend appreciate his support of Hope for the Future. Eric thinks this would take a lot of capital. Brooke thinks Carter is veritably emotional. Steffi agrees, but she feels he's wrong about one thing, Hope for the Future. At Spencer, Liam complains to Will that he no way appreciated the quiet mornings at the cabin after dropping the kiddies off. Will is pulling for him. He just hopes some other Joe doesn't come on and beat him to it. In the design office, Hope tells Carter he was amazing. They've a lot to consider now. She gushes about his plan to turn them into a luxury hustler. Carter says he couldn't have done it without her. In the main office, Brooke tells Ridge she allowed. This was going to be an uneventful day. Ridge says, "Boy, were you wrong." He's upset about them losing their integrity if they expand. Brooke argues they would only pair with first-class companies. Ridge thinks it took a lot of guts for Carter to pitch this, but it's a big decision. He needs to let it sit for a moment. Brooke says Carter is veritably married, she likes how he stood up for her son. Ridge tells her they're just trying to make the right choice. Brooke just wishes Hope had someone to lean on. Ridge says, "She has you." They kiss and spoon. In the design office, Hope tells Carter he took control of the room with conviction and authority. She asks if this is what he does when he goes home at night. He smiles and says yes, along with allowing about her. This wasn't going to come out, still, without her help. Hope believes in him and everything he wants to do. Carter feels he can do anything when he gapes into her eyes. She's so good to him. The company has been so good to him, he wants to give back. Hope reminds him this is all him. Carter says, "No, it was you. You believed in me, and that helped me believe in myself. It feels so good to partake this with you." Hope tells him he can partake anything with her. She unzips his shirt and caresses his casket. He undoes her sweater, and they start making out. Carter spins her around and lays her on the office. Hope urges him to lock the door. Just also, Brooke walks in and gasps, "Carter! What are you doing?" Steffi Forrester Finnegan didn't anticipate Ivy Forrester appearing at Forrester Creations' administrative office. But she did because Carter Walton believes in the eventuality of her jewelry. Steffi also didn't anticipate to see another family member, Electra Forrester, pop into the meeting. But she did as part of Ivy's hard sell. Hope Logan is on Carter's mind because he initiated a particular relationship with her. Steffi isn't apprehensive of that part of this adulatory equation yet, but surely will be. Electra is Eric Forrester's great bastard and Ivy's bastard. John Forrester was Eric's family, Ivy's father, and Electra's forefather. Ivy says that Electra is crucial to the ongoing success of her business. Steffi is taken with the character Grace is portraying, having not seen her since she was a child. So, Ivy's adventure may work, and Steffi will agree to incorporate the jewelry business with Forrester Creations. In the coming scenes, Electra and Will Spencer will physically impinge into each other in FC's hallways. A fall love is ahead. Ivy's pitch to Steffi included her doubly, saying they had a tough history involving Liam Spencer and other messy plot points. Still, she felt they were different people now and could get beyond their differences. Steffi doubly mentioned that she was sorry to hear about Ivy's pater, John, dying and that he was a great man. Observers knew that was a way for the Jotting staff to pay homage to Willard's end. It feels that Ivy is back to stay. The followership saw her brief return before this time when she hit on Liam. He rejected that trouble, but might want to readdress it if Hope continues to brush him off. Steffi continues to parade that she'll do what's stylish for the family business, no matter the particular counter-accusations. She did that by agreeing to keep Hope for the unborn alive. Steffi has not accepted Carter's sweats to fit cash into HFTF because deals are sagging. His plan to include Ivy in FC may relate to his desire to bolster Hope's line as well. But Steffi is shrewd, and her outlook will acclimate as soon as she finds out Hope and Carter are involved. Steffi will keep an eye on Ivy, knowing that the history is gone but that it can repeat in this interpretation of Los Angeles, California.